Try to find us. We'll be waiting for you.
Given its years-long and seemingly troubled development, I Am Alive's world is appropriately rickety, run-down, and treacherous. There are some intriguing ideas in this harrowing tale of survival, used to pepper what would otherwise be an experience driven exclusively by well-trod gameplay mechanics. Does the game rise above its dire circumstances, or should it give up and succumb to harsh reality?
Wasn't sure I'd ever see this place again.
Sometime before I'm Alive's hero returns to his hometown of Haventon, an unspecified disaster has befallen the world. Referred to as the event by the town's forlorn inhabitants, you're never quite told what exactly has gone down, only that it involves periodic tremors, frequent lethal dust storms, and of course, a general decline in the reliability of human decency.
I don't have any friends.
The event really wrecked the place too, which accounts for the primary thrust of I'm Alive's gameplay.
Game over, man.
In his quest to determine the fate of his wife and child, our hero has to do a whole lot of climbing in order to traverse the pocked and brutalized cityscape. While he's certainly someone you'd like to take along on an alpine expedition, he's no Nathan Drake when it comes to superhuman climbing prowess. In I Am Alive, your stamina depletes every second spent climbing, shimmying, or merely hanging from a ledge. Once you've run through your reserves, your actual stamina capacity starts to go down, and every second becomes a struggle for survival till you eventually fall and die. Each climb or delve becomes a puzzle as a result, where stopping to chart a path becomes a race against time and a struggle to conserve your scarce stamina replenishing resources. The mechanics are responsive enough at making you feel empowered to climb, but you often get the feeling that there's really only one way to traverse an obstacle. This makes the inevitable trial and error of climbing feel like so much wasted effort.
Shooting at me, show yourself!
This puzzle-like sensibility also applies to your regular encounters with Haventon's bad apples, who seem to greatly outnumber the merely pathetic ones. You pick up a handgun early enough, but ammo is an even rarer commodity than food, so you can't rely on firepower as a means to survive hostile encounters. Unfortunately, the tools you're provided aren't up to the task, and the result feels largely identical to what happens with climbing. You feel like there's only one real path to success.
Fuck you! Don't hurt me! Don't kill me!
The default strategy is to stick your hands up and then let the armed members of a posse to approach you, and then slice one of their throats when they get close enough. Once you pick up his bullets, you shoot down every assailant -1, whom you'll dispatch with your machete. Some slight variations emerge as the game goes on, like armored enemies that fearlessly march toward you, oblivious to their exposed parts, as well as the acquisition of a bow and arrow that you can use to snuff out a straggler before you engage a group. But in general, fights basically come down to figuring out how you'll kill, say, 5 guys with only 2 bullets. The game suggests early on that you'll be able to pull off vicious, dirty tricks like kicking a cowed enemy down a pit, but these elements never actually panned out for us in play. Like its scant narrative backbone and starkly drawn world, I Am Alive is just evocative enough to keep you playing for the 5 or so hours it lasts. You'll come away with the feeling that what good ideas it has are mere specters of a more ambitious past. That said, few games are willing to go to so dark a place as Haventon. If you're interested in getting a rudimentary hint as to how games might tackle the baser end of the human condition, I Am Alive is worth a look.
Don't shoot! You killed me. Why?